Hey, what's up, guys? Boxing Guru here, and I'm back with another quick video. A couple days ago, the purse bid was announced: 75 to 25, 75 for Triple G, 25 for Danny Jacobs. Now, to some people say that this purse bid isn't fair. I agree. This purse bid isn't fair. It's not fair for Danny Jacobs to make less in this fight, which is it's a hard fight, it's a tough fight, and this is a big fight in New York, and Danny Jacobs will take part in that because he's a native from New York. But at the same time, their regulations, their rules, and I don't blame Triple G, or I don't blame his team for following the rules. But at the same time, in the same breath, it's like at this point, Triple G needs a credible and notable opponent. So he should, at least, be like, no, guys, let's give Danny Jacobs 35%, guys. He should at least budge a little bit, If he wants to make these big fights and to win credibility from his detractors, he needs to do whatever it takes to get this fight. Oh, hold up, guys. Before you Triple G fans, pull out your bats and your knives and start killing me, hear me out. I'm not saying Danny Jacobs, I'm not saying Triple G needs Danny Jacobs more than Danny Jacobs needs Triple G. Because Danny Jacobs needs this fight more than Triple G, regardless of what he is getting paid. Because, like Brother Travis Gotti said, if Danny Jacobs loses this belt, he's nothing. This belt is what's keeping him in the limelight. The hope of him fighting Triple G is the reason we're talking about him. We're not talking about him because he's fighting Sergio Mora. We're not talking about him because any of that. Obviously we talked about him because he beat Peter Quillin, but other than that, this is the only thing that's keeping him in the mouths of the boxing fans. Because if we knew right off the bat that he's not gonna fight Triple G, I don't think any of us will be talking about it. Because if you look at it from the styles and from the abilities, Danny Jacobs has the tools to beat Triple G. Now, will he be able to use those tools? That's yet to be seen. But, my whole thing here is I hope K2 Promotions does whatever they can to make this fight. I'm not telling them give them 40%. I'm saying go to the negotiating tables and make sure you get this fight. This fight will do wonders for Triple G's resume. This fight is the best fight he'll have under his resume. So they need to go down in the negotiation tables and be like, all right, we don't want to push it to purse bid and you guys, vacate and not fight us. We're gonna give you 30. If they offer 30 or 35%, and Danny Jacobs denies it and still vacates it, I can't hold Triple G down to anything. That's all Danny Jacobs. But at the same time, if Triple G, still pushes for the purse bid, I'm not gonna blame any of them. I'm just say it's a money problem. Danny Jacobs, I wouldn't blame him for not taking this fight because he'll probably make well under 1 million, or maybe a little bit over. It just depends on what the size of the purse is. But it's hard for him to make more than what he made in the Peter Quillin fight. That's a very low possibility. So if whatever happens and Danny Jacobs is making less than 1 million, I wouldn't blame him for vacating. But at the same time, I will question his heart, and I will question how good is he. You see what I'm saying? I will question his confidence. Because if he doesn't take that risk, then I wouldn't bother ever talking about him again. I wouldn't ever, if the fight happens later on, I wouldn't bother betting on him. I'm Boxing Guru. Please take the time to subscribe.